Alright, YouTube, look, man, we back with another video. And this really ain't no special video. It's a decent video, but it ain't no special video. Cause bro, I might go to jail, bro. Nah, I'm playing. But look, this might not be what this is. I don't think that makes sense. Well, yeah, chat, I don't know. This Daytona is not a Daytona, basically, is what I'm saying. And I'm finna walk y'all through it and explain to y'all. Y'all probably like, how is it not a Daytona? What are you talking about? I'm finna explain, I'm finna show you. No way they closed this road off, right? And shout out to the person that commented on my last video. Thanks to you, you feel me? Kept it a bean with me. At first I thought he was just chatting, but nah, this nigga, he telling the truth. So yeah, I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna show that screenshot of that right there. Then I'm gonna explain to y'all why I agree with him and why he's not lying. Let me find somewhere to park. So look, y'all, if y'all don't know, apparently my so-called Daytona Hemi is not a Daytona Hemi. All right. Yeah, hold on. Take my hand down. So yeah. So I'm finna explain y'all. If y'all look, I'm finna put this comment right here. It's a long ass paragraph. I know y'all not gonna read that. So I'm gonna just do it for y'all. I'm gonna just shorten it up. Basically, he said this is not supposed to be this wide of a strip. It's supposed to be slimmed down. I looked at it, he got a point. Daytonas have the black rooftop, which is true, but I've seen multiple Daytonas and some of them don't have that on there. So, but I don't think Hemi was supposed to be right there. If I'm being honest for real, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say like, I don't know if it was supposed to have, I know what Daytonas look like just because I had other options. If y'all don't know, I was supposed to get a Daytona Scat, but I wasn't putting 10 bands down. I would have rather saved up extra 5 and got a cat. So I was like, I wasn't putting 10 bands down no fucking Daytona Scat Pack. And before I keep going, I should have just waited. And if I would have waited, I had got approved for a Scat Pack the next day, so I should have just waited for real. But yeah, Daytona was supposed to be on the grill, right? And this what made me start believing him, right? I was supposed to have the upgraded Scat wheels, or whatever he said. This was supposed to say Daytona right here, and it don't. If y'all don't know, this supposed to say Daytona. The seat's supposed to be Alcantara seats, I think, black or something like that. This supposed to say, and it's supposed to have yellow Daytona stitching words. Now, if y'all don't know, like I said, if you go to my TikTok, you can see that I have. If you go to my TikTok, you can see that I have posted a blue Daytona on there. You feel me? I posted a blue Daytona on my TikTok. Got like 400 something likes and like 60 comments. I know what a Daytona look like. All right, I just ended up getting this. How you doing? I was supposed to get this one just because, oh, it's a nice German Shepherd. But I was supposed to be getting this one because this was cheaper. It was like a better price and all type of stuff. And then, what does he say? I think he said something about this. I don't know for real. I can't really explain to what he said. But he was like, it's either you or the last on the faking the funk. Feel me? I don't fake nothing. I ain't got no reason to lie. Feel me? This is my first time actually seeing a Daytona. Like, my first time, I couldn't tell if it was fake or not, because this is my first time actually seeing one for real. It really ain't Daytonas down here where I'm at. Or like it is, but you don't really see them for real. So yeah, that's really it. So the last owner that had this car, this car had one owner, and he did run up a lot of miles on his car for one owner. Apparently he put this on there. He put Scat Pack brakes on here, the Brembo brakes I meant. He clearly put that on there. Because what I started, and I was like, I had a feeling, right? Oh, and let me show y'all this. So boom. If y'all don't know, I done my research before I got the car, right? But I never really thought too much of it for real. So I'm like, you know what? I was like, you know what? I ain't think too much of it. And I would go back and slap the shit out of, what's his name? Yes. Okay. This is supposed to be the CAI intake, right? The coder intake, if y'all don't know. And I knew I wasn't tripping. When I first seen it, I was like, am I tripping? Or this supposed to be the CAI intake? Like, this supposed to be a cold air intake. I'm pretty sure all Daytonas come with that. That did have me a little fuzzled at first, but I didn't think too much of it. I'm like, you know what? I like, nah, he ain't do that, right? I'm like, nah, no way. So I'm like, I'm really trying to give me a thumbnail. Hold on, I might go to the back. Pause. Yeah, so bro, I'm like, no way, right? But I didn't think too much of it. And if y'all don't know the last one, it had the what's the name? Like the other one that I was supposed to get, it had the seats it's supposed to have. And then he had me thinking, I'm like, he got a point. The person that commented, I was like, who will take out some seats? Mind you, Daytona seats ain't cheap, you feel me? They go up to like 10 racks. The ones I found was like 3,000 a seat. So I'm like, 3,000 for the front, like yeah, they like 3,000 a seat or like 3,000 for the front, 3,000 for the back. Why would he take out that and put in some cheap red seats? You feel me? That wouldn't make sense. No way, nobody ain't gonna do no shit like that, right? I was like, nah, that's cap. These had to be regular RT seats, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, that wouldn't make sense, but I wasn't thinking too much of it. If y'all don't know, this is my first V8 and I was excited, you feel me? So I'm like, you know what? I'm getting this all on my own. Nobody, no help, no nothing. I did this shit all on my own. So I'm like, I'm just excited. I wasn't thinking too much of it for real. But ever I looked at that comment, it was like 3 a.m. Feel me? I didn't think too much of it. I'm like, I'm not gonna read this long ass paragraph. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just read it just to read it. And then I read it, I'm like, the seats he got me on, right? Boom. The seats he got me on, the Daytona on the front, I was iffy about it. I was like, some people take that off, like debadge it. I'm planning on debadging the whole thing. When I get back to the house, I'm taking that off anyway. But then what really got me is that part. I'm like, that shit is supposed to say Daytona. The seats, I won't think too much of it. Mind you, I didn't like the red seats for you. I didn't know. I wanted the Daytona seats because mind you, I don't have no heat or cooler on these seats. Like, look. Let me see. Look at this. I don't have the option. On my V6, I do though. So, you feel me? I'm like, damn, fool. So now I'm in my head thinking. And I ain't gonna lie. Like, yesterday I was talking to my mom about it. I was a little pissed off. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I wouldn't say I didn't want the car, but I started looking at it different because if y'all don't know, my goal was to get a Daytona. That was the goal I wanted. That's literally what I did. I gave these bitch ass niggas extra money, right? I put down a certain amount of money. They asked for extra. They kept asking for 500, some other shit, cause while I was working, they didn't show enough pay stubs. Mind you, I was making 4 a month just off that job. I had to show them other ways I was getting money. You feel me? So they can make it seem like I could put down. Then they asked for more, so I gave them more money. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck? Like at this point, I could have just got the Scat Pack. I told myself if I get a 5.7, it had to be the Daytona package. And now I didn't fuck myself over because this ain't no motherfucking Daytona pack. This is a regular 5.7. And then I had looked up the VIN number. The VIN number popped up as a regular 5.7, saying it has 300 fucking 80 to 90 horsepower. And I'm gonna take it to a what's name place because that's what it's saying. And I know they come 375, 370 stock, but on the thing it's showing 390. I don't know. That's what my dad was telling me when he showed me. But at the same time, I was pissed. I ain't give no fucks about what he's talking about for real. We're gonna take it to the thing because apparently it's pushing more than that, and I don't see why would he put Brembo brakes, well not Scat Pack brakes on here or whatever. Fool, I don't know, bro. Apparently the last owner didn't keep this shit stock, so I don't know. This gave me the icks about it. I was mad because the seats wasn't what it is, but what's crazy is that it was an all white one. It had no Daytona words and none of that shit on it. It was literally this car without all the black, the Hemi, D-Bash, everything. You couldn't see shit. And when I looked inside the interior, it had Daytona. It had the seats in there, had the stitching label on there. It was all that. And I could have got that shit Daytona put on that car. You feel me? Because it was a real Daytona. So it wasn't like I was faking it. But I'm looking at myself, I'm like, damn, I could have done that for real. And I should have got it because that was actual Daytona. You feel me? Just ain't had the Daytona words on it. And I wanted the Daytona words, which I should have just got that. And then it had the intake, the CAI intake in it and everything. I'm gonna just start saying coder intake, but it had that in there too. I'm like, damn, fool, like that should have been the one I should have got, fool. Like, I'm still mad. So I was looking at my car a little different, you feel me? Like, I was definitely like, I was upset just because, and I'm still grateful for the car for sure. I worked for it, feel me? I'm still grateful, but at the same time, it's different because like, imagine you going to look for a car, right? You saved up money for this car, right? Boom, you didn't saved your money up, feel me? Then got your credit good as a bitch, right? And And you gave these bitch ass niggas more money than what you was supposed to, you feel me? I wasn't tripping because I wanted the car that day. We was already up there for so long. And I wouldn't get no calls back from the car lots. You feel me? So I don't mind giving these bitch ass niggas some money, you feel me? Because I can. But it's like, imagine you getting something, right? You wanted a specific Daytona trim, and you get it thinking you have a Daytona, and then somebody commented on your video being a W Mans and letting you know that this is probably not a real Daytona. And now, when I found that, I'm like, I don't even want the shit no more. And it's like I can't go back to the dealership and tell them niggas, hey, y'all sold me a fake car. I mean, not a fake car, but y'all sold me the wrong, a fake trim. Because basically, first of all, my insurance said it was a Daytona package. The lending service told me that I paid my car note, told me this was the Daytona package when I told him it was an RT. And the nigga that I bought the car, the car lot I bought the car from, like, it's not an actual car lot, but like, they buy a car from auctions and sell it there. But like, he told me it was a Daytona package. Like, he was like, I mean, yeah, if you don't get it, it might be gone, cause they all come, Daytonas are rare, which is true, you feel me? But that nigga was thirsty as fuck for a sale. Like, you could have kept it a bean with me, fool. I still would have, I definitely wouldn't have bought it. But still, I'm like, bro, and in my head, fool, I should have just waited. I really should have waited, because y'all, the next day I got approved for a scat, an all-white scat with purple strips. You feel me? And I should have just got that one. The reason I was so in a hurry to get it, I'm not even gonna lie, is because my homeboy, I mean, well, y'all know, Jago Crazy had bought his scat the day before I got mine, and Isaac had got that blue scat, like 2 weeks before then. So I was ready. I was like, I'm going to the next day and buying my shit. I just wanted to, you feel me? It also, we all got V8s, we all cooling, but at the same time, I was like, you feel me? But it's like, damn, it ain't no measures, no physical proof that it says. On the paper, it say RT, all that. But the seller told me that, insurance, the people that called my mama told me that, my lending service told me that, everybody told me that. There was the Daytona package, and I didn't think too much of it for real. But what should have been a red flag off the rip, intake, this, the Dodge part on there, the seats, all that shit was low-key a red flag, and I didn't even think too much of it for real. And then it's like, this is a 2021 Dodge Charger RT, basically. And Job brother has the exact year, we both got RT 2021. He don't have this, so I feel like this was swapped out. I don't know for real. Like, I could just be chatting, maybe it do, but I don't know I don't know, bro. Y'all let me know. I'm still gonna build the car how I wanted to. I'm gonna take all the Daytona shit off, and I'm gonna black out. I'm gonna take all the Daytona shit and wrap this car all black. I'm gonna black out this whole car. Feel me? Black out tents, tail light tint. I'm gonna black out this whole car. Take the Daytona shit off. I'm gonna debadge everything. You ain't gonna know what the fuck is in this car. And once we do that, and another person that commented telling me what I should do, me and him on the same type of time, because everything he said, that's literally what I got coming. And yeah, we just gonna all black that shit out. Feel me? We gonna get LAD in there, the bottom grill, and the little hood scoop. Feel me? I was supposed to get that done when I got that done, but fine, you feel me? Got bills. So yeah. And then what pissed me off even more, watch this. Watch this. That pisses me off even more, the brakes, bro. The brakes pisses me off even more, fool. The brakes pisses me off even more, fool. So I'm like, it's a nice family. So I'm like, bro, that pisses me off way even more. And my mama thought about it. She was like, what's the name? Cosign for you to get that blue one. You feel me? The blue Daytona scat pack. Which, what the fuck? Which I should have got, bro. But like, if y'all don't know, bro, Kai King like doing shit on his own. I was always like that. Forever gonna be like that. I mean, it's a good thing, but you know, getting help or having somebody to help you ain't a bad thing either. But that's just always been me. I always want to do shit myself and all that. It just feels better for me. You feel me? Like, I done it on my own. Can't nobody tell me shit. That's how I like to rock. All right, look, y'all. So look, I ain't do that. Oh shit. Oh, here you go. He done this. I ain't do that. His reaction time. He done this. His 0 to 100. He done this. He done all that shit. The best is 13. He done his 0 to 60. That's garbage. 7 seconds. Hell no. Yeah, I don't know what my dad looking at, nigga. Stock, they don't even do that shit stock. But yeah, bro. Alright, let's start this over because I was showing damn near where I stayed. So yeah, bro. After y'all seen the reaction times and all that shit, he done all that, you feel me? I'm gonna redo all that for videos and make it way better. As I know we are gonna do some performance stuff to it. But yeah, bro. That's god damn. But yeah, we're still gonna build this up, you feel me? We finna take all this out. Until I take this Daytona shit and all that off, we finna, shit, what funny might fake it till you make it. Until we take this off, this shit is coming off soon. No bullshit. This is probably the next thing I'm gonna do. After I put all the parts that I still have at the house already on, that shit's coming off next. So yeah, I'm finna make a TikTok about this too, so make sure y'all subscribe to that. I don't know when. Okay, this finna get dark in a little bit. It's down there 8 o'clock. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all about it. So the new titles of these videos are fake Daytonas until the Daytona badge actually come off. Until then, they're gonna be called fake Daytonas. So yeah, that's basically the end of this video. I mean, when I was recording, it was a long video, but y'all know me, I can edit 30 minutes. Hold on, let's give a pull. So yeah, and we still finna make this bitch catless. But yeah, man, I will see y'all in the next video. I'm finna go make some sales. We out.
Niggas calling my phone trying to cop them a plea. I don't shoot at no car, no, I hop out on feet. Slap a box on the back, it'll clear out the street. Man, it's 2026, where the fuck is CB? Put the chop in his face, on my AR to T. This ain't a binary trigger on the back, it's a B. When did you